This is a B double EK exclusive.
All right, what's up, Calgary? This is the overall Canadian legendary mother, Slim Thick Pink Lady of the three-time Hall of Fame, iconic, international Kiki House of Pink Lady. And if you want me to say that again, you're going to have to pay me for it. And I'm not cheap, okay?
The Kiki scene traces its roots all the way back to the 1920s ballroom culture, which emerged in New York City during the Harlem Renaissance. This underground community was a safe haven for queer, marginalized, Black, Indigenous, people of color, disabled folks, and more. As we go into the 1980s, ballroom culture starts gaining national attention, with members of the ballroom community advocating for greater visibility, acceptance, and support. Today, balls are celebratory spaces for the queer community, but its roots have always been political, creating spaces for radical liberation and urgent conversations around human rights, class, identity, and sexuality. Kiki balls involve various runway competitions and performance art battles, where participants organized into houses vie for trophies and prizes. These events are known for their extravagant fashion, Vogue dancing styles, and emphasis on community support. Western Canada is quickly becoming a space where a new generation of youth are carrying the history of ballroom forward. New houses are rising, and there's a powerful QT BIPOC spirit energizing the culture. Today, we take an inside look at how this art form is taking shape in Calgary.
We're here.
Thank you for welcoming me here. Where are we? What is this? What's happening?
This is open session. So this is where the girlies and the gays and the days, we come all to practice, all to commute. I'm gonna let you know right now, we don't even do any practicing here. We mainly like kiki, talk.
Ballroom history, at least in Calgary, there's been like two resurgences. In 2010, like early 2009, 2010, like the House of Danger Cat, more or less hosting the functions, putting on balls.
The Bad Girls Club YYC was a group of artists that kind of came together, mostly dancers. Some are visual artists, some are just fervent supporters of the dance community. We came together and formed a group. Our founding member, Tony Tran, was heavily involved in voguing. He would go back every so often to New York to take classes and then bring that knowledge back to the community. There was another house, I wouldn't say house, but another dance group called the House of Danger Cat with the founding member, Haiti, but she kind of blended a bit of the voguing, whacking, and other modalities of dance into one thing. So back in the day, voguing as we know it today from Vogue YYC was very different. We were just exploring the modality and the expression and started to throw balls as the Bad Girls Club YYC. So that was back in 2013.
And in recent times, Vogue YYC, which was founded by the Calgary mother, Gvasalia, Basquiat, and Shandy, who's also in the House of Gvasalia, Princess Sen.
Hi, I'm Sen, Princess Sen Gvasalia.
Bitch, you better get Sen. I'm Sen. What the fuck is Sen? Wanna give it to me just like this? They wanna give it to me just like they wanna give me my kitty cat. Wanna give it to me just.
Welcome to the session. Let me take you around. Y'all already met Princess, Envy, Pink Lady, Pyro 007, Ruby Galore, Prince Cardi Galore, Maestro 007,
Will you eat it from the back? Will you eat it from the back?
Prince AB Gvasalia, my pinks. Hi. Zone, Pink Lady, performance. Y'all better watch out for him.
This is O-N-E. When I give my pussy.
This Kaya, PinkLady. Bebito, PinkLady. Casanova, PinkLady. Realness.
Bush Queen Realness. Mama.
We started Vogue YYC in 2018. We kind of found that there wasn't a space doing these ballroom or kind of like hosting these sessions or conversations ultimately. Prior to us, there was Bad Girls Club. We also did their balls as well, but we were too young at the time. So by the time we were of age, and we're like, where are they at?
Right.
Where it at?
I started this 8 years ago alongside best friend and daughter, Princess Gvasalia, also known as Shandy, and we always had the goal that we were going to create something long-term and something that endured past our years and past our organization roles of hosting events, but also something that was genuine and as connected to the culture as possible.
When I was starting out, we were so small back then. There are different categories in ballroom as well. Back then, we were mostly limited to performance, runway, and face. But now we have other categories because people want to walk like sex siren and body and realness.
Yeah. Be sassy. Yeah! Feel the music. Feel the legs. Some girls just don't know how to have fun with it. Like for body, you really have to just have fun. That's all it is about. Because some people, they just get too much in their head. They're like, okay, I need to show off this. I need to show off this. No, girl, just feel the music.
Love it. Love yourself.
Literally love yourself.
You love it. Somebody gonna love it at least as much
Or more. Yeah, yeah. Have we seen Ellie?
Hi, I'm Ellie. Welcome to Vogue Session. We are here voguing, having a good time, you know what I mean. Come through, Vogue with us. It's a good time.
That's Performance of the Year, Ellie 007.
The House of Galore. Give me more, bitch. The House of Galore. Woo! Ow!
There was the Trinity Ball in August, and they were talking about how if you want to walk, you gotta go to session. And I was like, you know what? Let me go for shits. And now I've been here, made a lot of friends.
Oh my God, hi. You know this bitch.
My name is Tristan. I DJ for the Vogue Girls sometimes.
In Calgary, there are 3 houses: the Kiki House of Gvasalia, Kiki House of Galore, and Kiki House of PinkLady.
The new princess of the House of Galore, the Empress Galore. Found it.
Currently, anybody who's not in a house, we call them like lovingly our 007s because they're free agents.
When I heard 007 in your explanation of 007, all I heard was that everybody gets to build a community.
Before, I came into ballroom, I didn't really have many gay friends. And then, since I came into ballroom, everyone is gay, everyone is cunty, and it's just, family, because, now I'm in a house, the house of PinkLady. And it's just, so fun, because, I have, family everywhere,
Yeah, it really opens up the world.
It really opens up the world, because, there's family in Vancouver, family in Toronto, and, wherever I find myself, at least I know I have people that always support me, so.
Yeah.
I come from my own background where I'm so estranged from my blood family that getting to find this has given me a second life, I kind of like to say. I'm not sure really where I'd be without all these people here, and that's what really ballroom is about.
Whether you win, you lose, you're gonna learn and you're gonna grow. And what I will promise you is one day we're gonna be in our 80s, hopefully. Hopefully one day we'll be in our 80s and all we'll have is our memories. And do you wanna say you took that risk and you shook your ass and you walked body, you did sex siren, you did runway, you did performance, you did face?
When I walked my first Kiki ball, I remember just being like shaking out of the pure energy that was within me. And it was probably the most present that I've been truly for a long time.
Yeah, I look back on that day with so much gratitude, immense gratitude for everyone who's really just like there and really held me. I felt held.
It's amazing.
Ballroom changed my life in more ways than I can count. It opened up a part of me I didn't even know was there. A version of myself I had buried, maybe even forgotten. And for the first time, I felt like I could really fully be me, like no filter and no fear. And it led me to think about what it means to live a life. You know, a life rooted in joy, in love, in family, whether chosen or otherwise, and in service of something bigger than myself. Not just being seen, but feeling complete. To live without hiding, to love without shrinking, to move through the world without the weight of apology.
So when you're kind of, competing with somebody, you can also use your words as well. So for you, you would be like, because I'm petite, right? So you'd be like, do you want something you can grab? Or do you want something you can throw?
Do you want something fun size? Because you want the biggest piece of chocolate at Halloween. You want the biggest diamond because it's a gem.
Kiki, if you're just wondering, okay, what's a Kiki? Well, a Kiki is just an opportunity for people within the voguing community to really practice. You get to practice your effect. You get to practice your technique, your floor performance, your hair, your everything.
Why are there categories? Like,
there's so many categories because there's so many types of people. Queer, gay, body type, to gender expression, to even within the main categories, for example, performance, you can have female figure performance, which is more general, but if you want to break that down, you have femme queen performance, you have women's performance, you have male figure performance, which is butch queen performance, you have drags performance, right? So there's so many ways to express, and so that's why there are so many types of categories.
What's your top category?
Probably runway. Yeah.
We got a fashionista. Yeah. Tell me what you like to represent most when you do runway.
So I specifically do the type of runway called All-American. So in ballroom, there are two types of walks. There is All-American and then there's European. All-American is more of the masculine runway. It's a lot more rigid, whereas European, it's the more feminine walk. There's a lot more movement in the hips, a lot of more shade and sassiness in it as well. Yeah. Realness is on the rise now, but I would love to see even more representation of realness, because realness is the original ballroom category. Because if you think about it, runway came from the fashion world, performance came from the dance world. Realness is authentically ballroom.
Pump the runway, eat the runway, walk the runway down. Pump the runway, eat the runway, walk the runway down. Judges your scores. Judges your scores. Tens across the board. Step to the side. To the W-A-Y. R to the U to the N to the W-A-Y. R to the U to the N to the...
It's competing, it's competitive. Everything that goes on in the background, I suppose, of these competitions is pure love and just connection. Everybody has their own weird or their own kind of fab or their own cunty.
R to the U to the N to the W-A-Y. That's runway. R to the U to the N. R to the U to the N. R to the U. W-A-Y. Hold that pose for me. And give me one.
It's so funny because I never think that people are watching what is going on or what's done here, but on these lives for the past 2 years, people all across the country are paying attention to what's happening here. A lot of people look at Calgary and they know that there's lots of fresh potential and talent that's occurring. Things are growing kind of rapidly, and it's kind of crazy to see the way things have changed in the last not even a year and a half. People are watching.
I don't want y'all to waste y'all effects or not walking on the beat. You need to do yourself justice.
charge up, and as soon as you hear that boom, 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 that's when you start walking. That's what gives you the heartbeat to beat that bitch. Beat that bitch. Yes. You got what I'm saying? So let's try it again.
The back, when I eat it from the back. Charge up, when he eats it from the back. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. When you pump it.
Through this growth that we're seeing in our community, there are people that literally travel to come to Calgary to compete for our balls now, which is super fun. But then part of that too is we have like the people coming back home to visit, they're realizing there's this community for them again, where they were like, I just did not think this was gonna happen for Calgary, to be frank. But I'm like, you're here, bitch, we're here. Like,
I think the culture is definitely shifting. I think the way that ballroom has been embedded into popular culture, especially through music, and I want to say especially through Black artists, Black people are pushing the culture forward. How Black trans women have always been pushing the culture forward, and that we belong in every single space. We are fueling every single space, nurturing every single space.
But it's just good to see people finding something that I found a lot of comfort in, and you know, more people are finding that. I think what's really nice about Calgary is the fact that it's so fresh. The competitiveness is there, but at the end of the day, for me, it's always gonna be primarily about community building and being like, you know, that is such a vital aspect of ballroom. And I think some people forget in some ways that it's meant to be fun. Yes, it's competitive, and I'm not disparaging like the origins of ballroom that respect its competitiveness, because it is a competition at the end of the day. But I appreciate how many people here are just keying, having fun and competing, and it's all love.
It's been beautiful to see other people take initiative and push for having this culture grow more and more, and not just relying on us and taking their own active steps towards growing it. There's some people who don't even know what my role has been in all of this, which is, I think, really great, because it really is sort of a proof to me that it will continue to exist beyond my time in Calgary specifically. So I feel like I've been successful at the goal that Sandy, Princess Sin, and I had. From Calgary mother, Gvasalia, to Calgary, proud of you. Keep doing well and always strive to do better.